Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play RGFX Kaiserreich Yugoslavia. Let's continue on. As you can see, we've actually made really good progress in the last episode. We invaded Italy. We've actually pushed our way straight through Prussia. And you know, things are, I would say, looking up for us at the moment. We still have aircraft around France right now. But I think right now it's actually fine for you to take a small break. You've been doing some good work. There's no denying that. You can probably actually push your way here. I mean, if we can take Florence, surround more infantry, that would be nice for us. Green Army won't get too much done, unfortunately. Po Valley still being navally invaded, which could lead to some problems, but I still think we're mostly fine. And once Ravel falls, that should be the end of the Baltic Duchy. Should then kind of, I think, lead to maybe like a chain reaction sort of event where they fall in, they don't have any ports, these guys fall, all of Russia moves their troops to here, and we're looking golden. You push here. Your job is to push your way towards here and up. Your job is to push here and up. We'll send our big 40 wits to go towards the north. If they can still win that battle on their own, then Godspeed. Because right now, like, we're taking huge penalties. 5%, negative 20% for air support for us, which is really unfortunate. It's really putting a hamper on our ability to. We actually have 1,000 planes in storage, which I probably should have realized forever ago. So yeah, let's actually just deploy these fighters. We have so many! Oh god, how did I not deploy any of these planes this whole time? We go with you. I mean, it's going to take a lot of manpower to deploy all these goddamn planes. There's some naval bombers. We can probably use those in the north. Deploy some tactical bombers. I'm apologize for being so dumb that I didn't realize we had, like... How many planes do we have now? We now have more planes than the Germans do. Okay, well that makes things so much simpler for us. We're gonna send you guys to here. I mean, we're gonna kind of reorganize things for sure. But we should now actually have the ability to send all of our planes to, East Germany. What are you? You're like the spy planes? Sure, we'll do some air recon. You're still deploying. You'll deploy now. We're going to send you here, basically. You know, why not go to the English Channel? You're going to do close air support. You are going to go from this airport to here. Close air support in structure. But you need to move. Then probably here. How is that looking for us in terms of supplies? You... okay. If you were to go here, would he still be in range? Yes. So I think that's good for us. We now have 3,000 planes in the area. We can at least try to compete for air superiority right now, which is more than we could have done before. Yeah, I should have realized I had 4,000, I had like 3,000 planes just sitting around doing absolutely jack shit. What are you? Are you supporting the British? How many times do we have to support the British? So I've noticed we haven't had to support the French, even though they kind of did the exact same thing as Britain did, but, you know, I guess it's not as big of a deal. Yeah, keep on pushing your way up north. Okay, we got better air superiority. Let's go for naval mission efficiency. I mean, it doesn't really do much for us, but it's better than nothing. Also, Red Army, you don't need to actually be this far down south. It doesn't benefit you, even the slightest. Yeah, no, this is... It's just it's a beautiful sight. You're going to be there in 9 hours. We're going to be there in... Never. Because we're being attacked right now. Which is unfortunate. Now, you guys can probably actually do some attack here. But if we can get to the border, it surrounds you guys. I mean, you still have ports for sure. Yeah, there we go. Nice. All you guys in the south, of course, are going to be on this front. It makes way more sense for you to be there than anywhere else. Right now, we've done 14% of the war. Who's considered having done the most? Probably Russia. Yeah, 43%. It's not a massive surprise there. Apparently, India's done 11%, but I think that's also including, of course, all the combat against the Party of Commune, which does not make even a remote difference for what we're trying to accomplish. I guess Yellow can actually do another invasion. I think I did take 2 troops away from Blue, so you know what? Let's just throw you guys back there. I did. You stay here, thank you. Blue army. I guess you're going to start moving your way towards Berlin. Yeah, just keep going. More invasions, more invasions, more invasions. You guys are still safe down here. It's like, I'm looking at this. We can maybe take Florence, but I think that's a little bit risky. We got Germany down to 87%, which isn't that much, I will admit. Let's kind of close up these gaps here. And Russia's doing some good moves here. I mean, once Ravel falls, it should get you guys where we need you to be. Actually, no, you're already not connected. Yeah, White Ruthenia is already not connected to the rest of the Reichspakt, so this is just going to be a slow murder. Green Army, you can probably actually do some maneuvers. You can probably get something done. What about a push into Florence? You could maybe send some aircraft down here as well. We have 5,000 fighters right now. We're losing like 5-1, but I'm assuming our planes are probably just like hot garbage. Which isn't a huge surprise, honestly. Okay, you guys come here. Take that port. Red Army, of course, we want you to keep doing some attacks. I mean, we're close to Berlin. We pushed Germany to about its modern-day borders. Which is nice. Yellow Army, I don't think we want you as far north. We actually kind of want you pushing almost more towards Switzerland. If we can recapitulate the Swiss, that would help us out. Yeah, I think that's actually going to be our plan. Is going to be, hey, let's get Switzerland to be killed again. When you're gone, if we can victory point rush the Swiss, I mean, I guess they do troops in Zurich, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult than stated. I mean, is Russia taking troops off this front? They kind of are, unfortunately. I'm guessing to kind of clean up this area. When just Minsk falls, that should be the death of White Ruthenia. So every one of these major, not major powers, every one of these countries in East Germany, East Europe, really, if they lose their capital, that's just going to be the end of them. But will they? I mean, I guess they do sell troops over here. They're doing okay. Florence, unfortunately, doesn't look like it's going to fall. Let's just try a push on you. See if we can get that to work out in our favor. I mean, all those major capitals are just being very, very, very stubborn. And Finland just has one troop. The one troop that we allowed them to have. Okay, Yellow Army, you're still kind of doing what I want you to do. Hold position for right now. Let's get your organization back. We're at 63%. I think if I flooded this area with aircraft... Lithuania's capitulated. Okay, that's one country down. And now you need Minsk and you need Revel. There's so many divisions actually stuck here. Actually a lot. There is like 18 divisions. Just kind of trapped there, which is pretty nice for us, I would say. Red Army. Your supplies are bad. But honestly, 81,000. Are we at max? We might need to go to scraping the barrel. Honestly, factory output, docket output's not so bad. Because we have 30,000 rifles still in production. So taking a negative 40% penalty sucks a lot. But it could be so much more worse. Because right now our cap is at 28%. And if we need to, we can just kind of start disbanding some of these infantry. Or some manpower in more important combat zones. But the war is close to being won. Are we at the million men dead yet? We are 1.29 million dead, all for like 2 provinces in how many people are even in these territories? I guess 2.5 million. That's something, I guess. How many people have died in total? 39 million. And again, that's not including the entirety of the war against the Internationale. That war is not even included here. In terms of casualty numbers. So who the hell knows how many people have actually died in total for this nonsense? Not including what happened in China as well. How are you having such a hard time dealing with the Dutch East Indies though? There's really not that many troops that are there. Okay. We want you guys to move your way towards Bern. Shrink your front line. I think you do need Zurich. Yeah, it's for 15 victory points. There's no way you're going to be able to capitulate the Swiss without it. Let's take over you. I mean, it is a lot of aggressive combat. Okay, Russia's actually sending troops over here, which is nice. I was really worried that they just wouldn't. If we get you guys, it'll be a small encirclement. Not a major one, but a small one. Okay. I mean, Geneva's worth 15. Well, we needed Geneva the first time I think we killed Switzerland, so... I'd be surprised if this is good enough. Naval invasion of Central Mediterranean. You're landing in Malta. That's actually completely okay. Unlike an actual war, like those kind of strategic ports don't make a huge difference in Hearts of Iron 4. By the way, don't be very aggressive. Just go back to regular battle plan for right now. We have 1,000 manpower. Okay. Okay, no, actually, we do want to keep... no. Let's take a small break. Get our manpower back up. How many men do we have in the field? 1.38 million. It's not nothing. Germany has still 2 million manpower just kind of hanging around. Is there any troops we can get rid of? I mean, we can consolidate units down if we need to. We're not training any units. What's our growth? 5,000. We can actually take this now. Monthly population was 50%. Get some farm subsidies. You know, better now, or you know, eventually. Baltic Duchies capitulated. Okay, nice. Another country defeated. Russia with its pretty large army. I would give you military access, but I don't think they want it. They only want military access through Romania. Why? Couldn't tell you. How much manpower do we actually need to reinforce our armies? That's a good question. About 200,000 troops. Okay, not great. So you've taken Bern, which gets Switzerland down to an okay amount. I mean, if we can push our way to here, it'd be interesting for sure. You're actually a lot of Finnish troops. And you're all very, very weak. I'm assuming like Canada and stuff probably has like no manpower, 22,000. The United States has a lot. And if they ever decided to join the war effort, it would be meaningful. How are planes doing? I mean, we're now in the green. 3.9 thousand aircraft. But we do need to cross this river. That much is for sure. We're not going to be able to kill these guys. They're too well defended in the mountains. It's going to be very, very hard to dislodge them. I mean, no, there's no reason to lose men up here. It does absolutely nothing for us to lose these troops. Since we're very close to Berlin right now. Battlefield support. Can I go here? The answer is no. I mean, you know what? I guess we'll go for better aircraft. It's 1944. We have 150 days until we have the nuke. But then we have to still build a nuke. So who knows how long that's going to take. Okay, 94, 95. We have now crossed the river. Then you guys up north. Look at all these planes just in a nice row. It's around Stettin. I mean, these German troops are really weak. You guys actually look like you have that under control. We're going to move our troops off that border. We do have research that we can go for. So let's go, I guess, for better bombers. And, I mean, we don't even have close air support even researched. We also could have got a research speed upgrade like 2.5 years ago. Okay, so we got Stettin there. I mean, we're one province away right now from Berlin. I don't have the manpower for any of this. We're missing... I mean, 2,000 manpower is really not that bad. Finland, can I request garrison support? You don't have the manpower. Yeah, because you're scraping the barrel and you have 0 because you're garbage. Right, how could we forget about that? I think we just counterattack into Berlin. You go here. Supplies apparently are not great. Which is a little unfortunate. green. How far can you stretch out? You can actually go through the entire front line, and I think that's what I want you to do right now. Because some of our allies are kind of running low on the whole manpower thing. Which isn't a surprise. Because, I mean, it's been a brutal, brutal war. I mean, a war that's... You also have no oil. Yeah, because we're spending so much oil on the air... Okay. We need more fuel. Russia? How about, like, 19? What, is that enough? No. 19 is not enough. How about 27? 10. Okay, so 10, that is enough fuel. Berlin has fallen to our forces. A great, great day. That's actually probably why we were having some problems with our fighters. Because we just legitimately did not have the fuel for them. Okay, Sten's about to fall. We got Germany down to... Still only 72%, because like so much of this territory is still very much, unfortunately, outside of our domain at the moment. I'm just saying, like, if we could connect this area, all these on, like, that's so many goddamn troops. All those troops could be used much more efficiently, it's like anywhere else. Even then, Germany still has 1 million manpower. Are they on scraping the barrel? No, they're all adult serve. Russia's actually still on service by requirement. Or, is it service by requirement? Yeah. So they still actually have a lot of manpower that they can play around with, which is scary, but I don't see a reason that we'd be going to war with the Russians at all. What if I send Blue Army down south and use them to link these two areas together? I think it could work. Because we're, what, 2 provinces away from where we need to be? You know what, yeah, half a Blue Army. Your job is very specific right now. Come here and you're going to, you know, link this up. We can also probably get this around here as well. But for right now, I think with the fall of Berlin, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click some down. If you want to subscribe, and goodbye.